What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Asyaneb, and today, y'all, I am back with another video. Actually, my first video for 2024.
Now you slacking because it's the 12. It's the 15.
I've been tripping, but I'm finna come back like I ain't been tripping. As y'all can tell by the title, first before I even get into this video, make sure you turn on those post bell notifications because your girl is coming back. As y'all can tell by the title, me and Carmen are finna give y'all a girl talk.
A real girl talk.
Because I feel like Carmen has been through a lot, and I feel like I have been through a lot.
Girl, what you have been through?
Like relationship-wise.
A relationship?
Like.
Have y'all ever seen Asian in a relationship?
Stop the cap.
I ain't gonna lie, girls are not like me. Girls go for people mans, and I don't do that. I don't play like that. So,
period.
Every girl wanna play like that, guess what? You won't play with me. Am I? Y'all know who I talk to. Y'all know who I talk to. Y'all know y'all been new. This ain't nothing new. Hello.
Alright. Hello to you too then. Hello, motherfucker.
Hello, I posted and went live and said y'all asked me and Carmen questions. Y'all have a lot of questions, and I feel like I really need to talk to y'all because y'all, it's like y'all going through it, and I don't want y'all to be going through it. Like,
yeah, it's a new year, so we gotta have
I feel like
mindset.
I've been through some of the things that y'all are asking me, so.
Cause you're grown, right?
Like, I'm not grown. I'm a kid in a grown woman body.
No,
I'm a kid with a grown woman perspective.
No, you're a grown woman in a kid body.
That's what
it is. Let's correct that.
So the first question I feel like I want to answer is, how do y'all deal with hate? I don't deal with it. I'm not gonna put up with it. Because at the end of the day, I know the real about me. I know what it is on my end. So if you're telling me you're not cute and you're so skinny, and I love that about me. I love that I'm little. So you can't tell me nothing because I told myself I don't need you to tell me nothing when I already know it's between me and myself. Like, you know, it start with me. Do it hurt seeing some of the things people say? It do. Like, it really do.
Oh yeah, don't get it twisted, y'all. We are humans.
Like,
so,
I have feelings towards things. So like some of the stuff I do be seeing y'all talk about and try to make me mad about, like I be like, dang, like y'all really trying to hurt me, but like, dang, you really making me pop it harder on you. Like,
they building you, huh?
Yeah, like you can't get to me. You don't even know me. How you gonna
I'm
get
telling
to me?
y'all, she grown. She just got this little body. She grown, y'all. I don't even need to speak on it because she said what I was gonna say. No, but to be honest with y'all, it's like the best way to deal with it is to not deal with it. Like just block and stay after comments and stay after DMs, especially if it's like a T-page. What you go into those comments for? You're not gonna see shit positive.
I'm not gonna say it's a mistake because we're all human. If somebody says something crazy to me, I'm gonna say something crazy back. But I had to realize, like, what am I doing this for? Like, you hating, and I'm finna tell you something. You finna come back and argue with me, but you're the hater.
And I don't even know you. You know me. I don't know
like,
you.
I'm not even gonna.
Don't waste your time. Yeah, don't waste your time on going back and forth in the comments because you don't even know who's behind the damn phone. Because it could be somebody that probably just way older and ain't got shit to do in their life besides sit on their phone and go comment and say dumb shit. And then what I did learn is it takes for one person to say something negative. Not everybody gonna follow the trend. Yeah. And not everybody gonna start commenting.
And another thing, like, I don't know if y'all feel like hating on somebody is cool because people go through real life situations and people do not be physically and mentally there. And I feel like that's a no-no for me. So block them, don't entertain it at all.
Anything that's negative, that is not even considered hate, but anything that's negative, just block it. Alright, what's another topic we want to talk about that you've been through?
Do you feel like having a dad in a girl's life is important? And did you both have a father role model?
I didn't have my father in my life, don't care for it. I don't know if he's alive or dead. I didn't have one.
My father passed away when I was 7. I was a daddy's girl, so for me, it hit harder. Like, my mom had to raise me, and seeing my mom raise me without my dad was hard because I knew that was the missing piece of her also. I was missing that fatherly love. I had a stepdad, but it's like,
it's not the same.
It's not the same, like, you know, and I'm older now, so I realize, like, nobody will ever be my dad, and I won't look at nobody like they're my dad.
You can even try, like, you can try to call another man dad, like if you're a little girl and, you know, your mom gets with a new guy, whatever, you can try.
I won't.
But it just not, like, it doesn't even feel right to call somebody else dad.
Then, like, knowing that my dad passed away and was my dad, like, I didn't have, like, my father was there for me. Right now, I'd do anything in the world to get my dad back because I'm missing that love from him. I'm missing that piece that was a part of me.
You was so young.
I was young. But I'm happy that it happened to me younger because, like, right now, I would have lost it all. Like, I do feel like girls need their dad.
You think so?
I think so. A dad plays a role in a female's life. Like, I really do.
Sure, I feel like my mom was my mama and my dad.
But I ain't gonna lie, my mom, like, right now, my mom is my mom and my dad. She plays both of those roles. But I feel like it really depends on the situation, though. Like, when a father is a good father, I feel like they do need to be in their daughter's life.
Don't get me wrong, though. I have had the moments where I was questioning myself and I'm like, how does it feel to be a dad's little girl. You know, because I never had that with my real dad or whatever. And then with my stepdaddy, like he became my dad, but it wasn't not like the same, because when he came into my life, I was already like a teenager, so I couldn't be like all upon him and do that, because no, I'm a girl and I have to respect myself. And then sometimes that's how things be happening with stepdads and stepdaughters. You know, you be like little but
I'm not gonna play with no man like that. And ain't no man finna play with me.
Like I'm not gonna sit on your lap and you're not even my dad. I'm gonna respect you though.
Then this is another thing, like as a stepdad, okay, I get your stepdad coming in to play that role, but I still don't look at you as a dad because I have that. I'm not gonna call you dad because I have that. I do get your mama's boyfriend.
But then it's like, why you being a stepdaddy to me when you really got your real kids over there? You don't even really take care of them kids over there. So you trying to be cool with me because you like my mom. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm not cool with you. I don't like you, and I'm gonna let it be known I don't like you because you're not my dad. So don't come up here trying to act like you're my dad because you didn't do anything for me to be here. You know what I mean? But I do ask sometimes, like I wonder what is that and what it does, like does it really give a difference in a life? Because I never really had the dad figure, so I can't really speak on if it is a difference or not. But I know some daddies ain't shit though. Nah, like mine, he was in shit.
This question says, have y'all ever had a time where you felt not the same about yourself? And how do you go about that? Yes, plenty of times. It starts with you. I don't feel the same about myself. Like, you know, some days I feel like I'm just not the same, as in I could be the better me. And that comes with being pretty. You gotta keep, like for a girl, you have to keep yourself together to make yourself feel that. You know what I'm saying? You
really got to. Like I really like, be saying that.
You can't sit around, hair not done, you know, no nothing, just feeling bad about yourself, because at the end of the day, you gotta juice yourself up to make you feel like I'm that. But I have felt not good about myself, and you know, I talk to God, like God, where like lead me to where I need to be to not feel like this, because they can drag you down and make you like upset about how you look about yourself.
Yeah, I can honestly say that, like I feel like that for one, let me say it is normal. Like it's very much normal for you to not feel yourself. It's definitely normal. But what's not normal is when you ignore it. You know what I mean? Like when you know you're not yourself and you're not trying to like really like figure out what's wrong with you, and you just ignore it and you just keep like moving, like someday you're gonna like hit like
rock bottom.
Like you really gonna hit it, and you're gonna realize like, dang, I have not been myself for so long that it's definitely gonna cause a lot of
and
like.
As a girl, it's mandatory. Like me, like right now, like I get my lashes done, then I take them off because like I want to go natural. Then I'll get them done again. Like I just feel like it's mandatory to, as a girl, get your hair done sometimes. Like, you know, and if you don't get your hair done, get a little different style, get dressed sometimes, take pictures, get cute, go out, have fun. Like I feel like that's something else that makes you feel not yourself when you're sitting in this one hole by yourself, not doing nothing, looking how you look, not cute. Like, you know, I just feel like that's what bring a person down.
Yeah, and then like you always gotta realize too though, when you're down, like you're really not gonna have like friends or anybody to tell you like, girl, go get your lashes done, go get your nails done, do something with your hair. Like no, like the other day, not like last week or something, I realized I was in my bunny for literally like 4 or 5 days. Like I didn't care, like I didn't care for my lashes or nothing. I felt like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. Like I'm supposed to just deal with what I'm dealing with and not be so worried about how I'm looking to people. You know what I mean? So then like you eventually gonna pick up yourself up and be like, okay, I want to keep my lashes done, because you know how you feel when you get them lashes done.
And you know when you walk out that lash place, you know
that's a whole new person, baby. Like
video be popping.
Let me do my boomerang. Like,
okay, and then when you get your hair done, they on the way car video, listening to your music, recording yourself, looking cute. Like they hit different. Like, and I feel like as a girl, pretending yourself and like making sure your maintenance is like, you know,
that is your responsibility. Yes. Do not depend on nobody else for you to feel good. Don't do that. That's not the way to go. Don't depend on nobody else for you to feel good and for you to look good.
If you can go back and change something with someone, what would it be? I feel like me changing something with someone would be allowing myself to get played with. I feel like, and people will play with you with what you allow.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So when you don't put a stop to nothing, when you allow somebody to keep doing it over and over and over and over, they're gonna keep doing it because that's what you're allowing. So I feel like with me, I would go back and change, allowing myself to get played with. You could tell a person, oh, they don't play with me, don't do this, I'm not gonna be played with, but they're still gonna do it because you're not showing them a reason not to play with you. That's where standing on business comes. And it's hard. It's hard.
Don't get it wrong, y'all.
It's hard to stand on business, but you have to do it, because at the end of the day, when you're not standing on nothing, nobody else gonna stand on what you're not standing on.
She said it. She really told y'all just that. I probably would say like to stop being okay with things. that I wasn't okay, because that's what caused for me to, you know, get in certain situations that I shouldn't be in, and it did cause myself for me to lose myself, because now I'm allowing a lot of things that I shouldn't allow because that was not okay. So I definitely would say, like, if you're not okay with things, you don't have to be, and let it be known it's not okay. Don't always just be so free to say okay, yeah.
Because
yeah.
if it's not okay, say it. Like,
say it.
And I understand, like, some people hold their tongues to say, like, no, that's not okay. Like, you
yeah,
know,
so
like,
you just gonna agree and be like,
but no,
yeah.
if it's not okay, it's not okay. And that goes for relationships, that goes for friendships, that goes for
family, anything.
like anything in this lifestyle. Like, don't be okay with too much.
And always know that it's okay for you to say it's not okay.
Yeah, it's always okay to say no. It says, what's something that makes you insecure? I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't too much say I'm insecure. Like, I'm not insecure about myself. Have I been? Yes.
Yeah.
I'm small. I used to be insecure about my body. Like, I'm so little. Like, what am I gonna do? But now I like being little. There's a lot of girls out here
Their wish could be this small.
like,
to be
there's
honest.
a lot of girls out here that feel like my body is not enough. Everything is not about the body. You gotta love you for you. At the end of the day, like, how you're built fits you. That's you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
when you
for
put
me,
that clothes on and you like it how you look, that's all that matters.
and I feel like my insecurity was, okay, I'm so little, like, bro, I'm super little. Like, everybody else around me is bigger than me. But at the end of the day, I love my body now. Like, I love it. I don't want to be bigger. I don't want to be smaller. Like, I do want to gain me some little weight, of course, but I'm not going to say I don't like my body in this. And I feel like, yeah, like, the way I went about my insecurity was, it's all about me. So I had to let myself know, like, girl, like, you was built for you. Like, you know?
God made you this way.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not an insecure person. Like, you gotta be, you have to be secure with yourself. You gotta be secure with your spot. You gotta be secure with the way you live your life. Like, you have to be secure with everything you do, because at the end of the day, when you're not secure about it, that makes you insecure.
Yeah, I feel the same. I feel like say something that I'm insecure about, but I've been insecure. Like, I did have the moments when I started feeling like, dang, like, do I want my boobs done? Do I want my ass done? Like, do I want this? Do I want that? Like, do I start wearing makeup every day? Like, should I do something with my hair every day? Like, I did start becoming insecure. And don't get me wrong, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Social media will do it to you.
It will.
Social media will do it to you, because sometimes I'm not gonna speak for myself because it's not me, but nowadays a lot of females get caught up in the social media world and they start becoming insecure when they was never insecure. You know what I mean?
And another thing, let me tell you something. You cannot live for social media, because at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna let it be known right now, like, a lot of the stuff that y'all be trying to put me in, all the little messy drama, kiki, this thing, this person did this, like, I don't entertain it, because at the end of the day, I have a real life, and I live a real life, and I know what goes on in real life every day with me. You know, so that's why I don't pretend it. And I feel like people see on the internet, oh, this person is so ugly, and you know, y'all be clowning people on TikTok, and girl, what is this, what is that makes a person insecure, because they got other people saying it. That's why I say it start with yourself. You gotta let yourself know, girl, you're a dad. Like, you know,
I'm not gonna lie, social media is really making a lot of people insecure nowadays.
Another thing that make people insecure is relationships. Stop
God,
on these niggas to be the reason you're insecure. Let me tell you something.
I've been there and done that.
Yes, that nigga do not have to tell you, girl, you look good to
for you to look good.
Yeah.
For you to feel good.
No, that nigga do not have to tell you, girl, you look good, for you to think that you look good. No, baby, you look good on your own. Yeah. Don't worry about what that nigga said.
And you like me, you wanted to be my boyfriend because I looked good.
Yes, that nigga do not have to tell you, girl, this to make you feel like you're that. No. A boy can curse you out all day, call you all type of names, do this and do that. Do not let that be the reason why you're insecure. It starts with you. It's never about a boy.
Never.
It's never about, not even just a boy, not even just a relationship, not a friend. It's not about what nobody else says. It's about what you think.
And let me tell you something, baby. Your guy will tell you he don't like for you to wear this, for you to do this, for you to do that. But when you get cheated on, you get cheated with the same woman that he told you he don't want you to look like this, do this to yourself, do this and do that. But when you find out who he cheated on with, you looking like, I thought you didn't like girl with long nails. Oh, but she got long nails.
And then another reason, like, I feel like a lot of boys cheat with girls that are easy to them. So
No. Not necessarily, because
I don't feel like like that. Like I feel like a lot of boys cheat with girls that they can't just too much say I care about. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
that's true. Guys do cheat with women that they don't see themselves in a relationship with.
Yeah, like
they just want to have fun and
that's just a freak in the sheets. Literally, like I don't care about you. Like,
not depending on man, because when you get cheated on or when people get cheated on and they look at who they got cheated on with, you start becoming insecure with yourself, and that's how you start losing yourself, trying to be like all these women in one just for your man to not go do that. Like, don't do that to yourself. Just don't lose yourself over a man, because a man is not about to lose himself over you.
This one says, do y'all have period tips?
Okay, so let me say it because I feel like I am older. I don't know, y'all. That time of the month changed with me so much after I had kids. So I don't really even cramp like that, or like I don't complain about cramps because it's way worse trying to have a baby. Them cramps don't really be that painful no more to me. But if you are cramping or anything, I would say put a warm towel on your stomach. It does help. And I don't know, y'all. This is like a high school question. I never have really like thought about it because there's no tips really, because I feel like everybody different.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. My cycle cramps used to be super bad. Like I used to cramp so bad, like I would cry cramping. So a heating pad,
for sure.
Ibuprofen, it do it for me. Like it do it for me all the time.
I'm Tylenol.
Make sure you change your cycle pad.
Please do that.
Like it's blood.
You're supposed to keep a pad for a whole day.
And this is every girl. If a girl has blood that do not smell like blood, you're just this perfect girl. It's blood. Blood has a smell. So if you were keeping this pad on throughout the day, it's gonna have a little smell. Like you change yourself. Make sure you bathe yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself in the way that you need to be taken care of for your cycle.
Yeah.
Make sure you always keep a pad on you just in case, you know, something goes left.
You're not prepared and the period decided to come a day before or a day after or whatever. Just be prepared. That's really much of that, because I feel like everybody do handle it different. Do go through different things such as like mood swings, cravings, cramp pain, or some other girls already just don't go through none of that stuff. But I do eat a lot though, I'll tell you that much. The day before my period about to come, I want to eat so much sweet stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, I crave chocolate and I don't eat chocolate.
Yes, I hate it.
Yes,
it's like I crave it and I eat it and then I regret it, because then like my face be breaking out. I hate it so much because I know it's breaking me out and I'm still doing it.
This question says, in a relationship, when a girl feels like she wants your man, how do you go about that? You gotta know your place with this nigga. Let me tell you something. A girl is gonna tell you things all day. A boy can lead a girl on how he wants to lead her on outside of what y'all have going on. But at the end of the day, you have to know your spot with that boy. You know, it don't matter about what he's telling you, what he's telling her. It don't matter, because a boy is a liar. Duh. Like, that's every day. I will say, you have to know within you. Like, you gotta know your place. You know what I'm saying? A girl gonna always want your nigga, because it's girls like that. You know, it's girls.
And don't get me wrong, and your man may want that girl too, or one of the friends.
And your man might want to cheat on you with that girl just because he know he can have her. Let me tell you something. That don't mean she means nothing to him.
I don't know, y'all. I feel like that's something uncontrollable.
It is.
To be honest.
It definitely is.
Like, you can be my best friend, and then, you know, you start coming around me and stuff, and you start coming around me and my man or whatever. Like, I can't control how you start feeling towards him, and I can definitely control how he start feeling towards her.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been put in that situation before. Like, I've been put in a situation to where my friend wanted my nigga. I can't just too much care, because at the end of the day, I still know that place with that nigga. Like, you know? I feel it's not right, because at the end of the day, the loyalty should be with you and your friend. Like, your friend can't be mad at you. Why you didn't cut him out, but you cut me out? At the end of the day, it's my choice if I want to stay with him or not. Like,
yeah, I hate when people trying to compare like your friendship with your relationship. Like, it's never gonna be the same. It's never gonna be the same. So don't try to justify it like, oh well, you still with him and you like, baby, let me tell you something.
Totally different things.
Two different. Like, I'm not having sex with him. I'm not having sex with you.
Like,
I'm sleeping with him. I'm not sleeping with you.
Like, am I in a relationship with you
or you? Like, make it make sense, because it's not adding up. I'm trying to like do the math, and 2 plus 2 is not 4 right now. So I feel like that's definitely something uncontrollable to do. But I would just say, like, keep your friends to a certain boundaries. And you know that certain boundaries are not supposed to be crossed.
I know one thing, I would never leave my man anywhere else again by himself. I know that much, because I know people will feel comfortable and take advantage of you not being there and feel as if it's okay to talk to that. But you can't control people. Because I would never, if I'm with Carmen, I know Carmen for a long time, I would never try to go for anybody Carmen had. That's just the loyalty with me. Yeah. That's not cool. As a girl, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't even feel.
You shouldn't even be okay with having sex with this person
that's
after
not
that.
cute. Like, as a girl, that's not cute. That's not cute to brag on. That's not a cute look.
No, it's not.
Like,
I'm
everybody
not about
really
to sit here and brag about that my
like,
friend.
I don't play like that. And as a girl, you should have morals. And if you do that, you don't have no morals. You don't have no respect for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, it's about you.
It's about you, baby. You gotta remember that it's about you. It's not about her. It's not about him.
Then you giving it up fast and all that. Like,
then you really lost you.
Yeah. This is my last question for this little girl talk. So this person said, I regret giving it up to him. I wish I could have waited longer. Any advice?
You should have just waited.
My advice is don't be easy. Like,
my advice is don't let nobody force you or rush you to do something that you feel that you're gonna end up regretting. Cause let me tell you something, our woman intuitions, that shit is true. That shit is real. So if you start getting a feeling about something, listen to it.
Right.
If you start feeling like, damn, like he wants to have sex with me, but I'm not ready, or you start having them thoughts like, dang, I feel like things are gonna be different if I do give it to him, but you still gave it to him. So I'm sorry to say it, but now you gotta deal with it because you had a feeling, you had a thought, and you still went and did it. So I would say to you, baby, listen to your woman intuition, listen to your heart, and listen to your mind.
And let me tell you something, your woman intuition is never
gonna lie.
Never wrong.
Never gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. It may lead you a little bit wrong, but it's gonna take you to where you need to be at, like to see and hear and just whatever is going on. Your intuition is gonna let you know. You just gotta listen to it.
For me, my advice on that is like, okay, this is the advice I have for myself. I'm a girl. I have respect for myself, so I'm not gonna let nobody play with my body. I'm not gonna let nobody think they have me and they're gonna play with my body. No, I don't care if we was talking for 2 months. You're still not gonna do nothing to me because no man should have the power to rush you when you want to give it to him. But don't let nobody make you feel peer pressure to do something that you know you're not ready for or that you know you don't want to do.
Because peer pressure is a bitch.
For real.
It definitely is. And when I tell you, it's not gonna lead you in the right direction all the time. It's not. If you do regret it, it may sound a little bit harsh, but all you can do is just fuck it. You regret it. Like it's done. You did it already.
You can't take it back.
And he had you. So now the thing about it is you gotta think about it. You really gotta have like a wall in front of you, and nobody's supposed to break it unless you want it to be broken.
And another thing, do not let sex be a main part in a relationship.
Cause you're tripping.
Yeah, like that's not nothing. Like sex
is everywhere. Everywhere.
Let me tell y'all something. Sex is not, oh, I'm having sex with him. Oh my God, it's
sex.
Like no. Yeah. It's about y'all. This don't have nothing to do with sex. Sex is just something that comes with the relationship. But it's about the relationship. So do not let sex make you want to talk about the boy.
And don't think that just because you're having sex with this person that this person's gonna love you more than what you think. No.
Let me tell you something. What you're giving, this is everywhere. It's so many of these everywhere. And it's so many of what a boy has everywhere. So, you know, if I could say, oh, we're doing something all day, Carmen and her are doing something, Carmen and him are doing something all day. That don't mean, oh, he loves me because I'm doing this and he don't.
Baby, you just came another one on his list.
That's just something that comes with it. So do not let sex be the topic about your relationship. Because at the end of the day, y'all are doing it. That don't have nothing to do with y'all.
And always keep in mind, a man will tell you what you want to hear.
Yeah.
Not what you need
Let me tell you something.
to hear.
A man is going to tell you what he wants to hear because he know what you want to hear is what's going to lead him to give it to you.
So you're giving this up. And you failed. You gave it to him.
Be smarter. Y'all got to think. Y'all got to have morals and self-respect.
Yeah, baby. Listen, sex is not going to trap a man.
Nice.
Sex is not going to make a man fall in love with you in the first sight.
Nice.
Sex is not going to make you so special to him.
Nice.
Sex is not going to make you his priority at all. Sex is everywhere. Sex is not gonna get it's not like, let's say you are going through something.
That's just something that comes with the relationship.
It's gonna come with anybody that you talk to. I always have that in mind. So now what you don't want to do is giving your little to everybody you talk to. Now we're not about to do that. Because now if you're regretting that, I will be regretting that.
Let me tell you something. When you find your person, stick to that person. Because I know it's a lot of males and females out here that do it with multiple people, and I feel like that's dangerous. That's sick. Like that's not cool.
It's at all. And don't get me wrong. If you're having sex, please just protect yourself.
Yeah.
Because like we said, this is everywhere. That little thing they got, it be everywhere as well. So you have to protect yourself because baby, 9 out of 10. end, when they got something to give it to you, it's way worse on our end. Like, you gotta deal with it in a whole nother different way that he may not have to deal with. You definitely have to protect yourself because sex is not your priority and it shouldn't be your priority at all. Especially if you're still in high school. What are we talking about sex
That's
for?
right, exactly.
No.
Talk.
My advice to all my girls is, y'all. My advice to all you, if you're still in high school, just focus on finishing high school. You're gonna find a man like anywhere, honestly. If you do like somebody but they not liking you back, stop forcing yourself onto that person, because the only person who's gonna start talking to you because you are knowing, or you keep putting yourself in his face all the time. Another one is, don't pop your legs open if you're not 100% sure about this person. Just because you may feel like little crush, you're excited, you want to know, that excitement don't last forever.
And let me just say this to the girls. Y'all stop making everything about this man. Do not feel not comfortable with yourself because of this man. No, let everything be but within you. Like, you know, I can tell Carmen all day, Carmen, you're pretty, you're pretty, you're pretty. But if she don't feel pretty about herself, she's not gonna feel cute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm her man and I'm telling her nothing because I don't want to tell her nothing, even though she looks great, I don't want to tell her nothing.
Yeah.
She's gonna, you know, she's not gonna let that make her feel, oh, I'm ugly because he didn't tell me no. Because at the end of the day, she knows she's pretty. So do not let a man make you feel intimidated about yourself, or make you feel insecure about yourself, or make you feel like you're just not worth it. Because at the end of the day, a nigga is not the reason why you know, like, don't let it be that.
Please don't do that. And last thing, your happiness,
you gotta love yourself before you can love anybody.
and if that man is not making you happy, then that's not the one for you. Simple as that. Stop trying to force it. Stop trying to make him feel like, no, but we just need to like do this and like, no. Because if the man really wants to make you happy, a man will do what he's supposed to do.
Exactly.
But it's not a man's responsibility to your happiness. No. You are responsible for yourself to be happy every day. Trust me when I tell you that, because if you depend on a man to make you happy, you're gonna lose yourself, baby girl.
That's right. But y'all, that's it for this video. So if you like this video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And y'all stay tuned. Y'all also go subscribe to my girl Carmen channel.
It's all about Carmen, you dig? 2024.
All about Carmen, all 2024, baby. But yeah, that's it for this video, and we are out.